Right, I'm going to start tinkering, building up my tarmac sport. I've stripped everything down, put new headset bearings in, because they were getting a bit rusty. I'm not overly satisfied with them, but the head bearing seems to be rubbish. No matter who I speak to, everyone says, yeah, you got to replace them all the time, or you've always got to be greasing them up. So anyway, that's done. All bar adjusting really. I've popped them in and just nipped the top and nipped the side clamps to stop it turning. So yeah, I did have a 105 group set on there. I bought a 105 front mech because it came with the Tiagra, a standard. So I've got to do a little bit of adapting first. I've got to adapt my bottom bracket because I was running bb30, which is standard. But I'm going to put the Ultegra chain set in, hopefully. This is all new to me. I've never done anything like this before. I've only ever done sort of standard stuff, so it's going to be a bit of a learning curve for me as well. I'm just going to start off by cleaning some of this crap out of my bottom bracket. I'm hoping the cabling is going to go internally as well. Don't know if you can see, but my bottom bracket is completely encased, so you're going to have to try and work around and over the bottom bracket and get the cables all nice and neat and tidy. So I think that should do. Don't want it too clean because obviously I don't want it coming out again. I've got some paste and what have they sent with the kit. You can see my nice box of bits, so I'm going to have to, it's going to take a little while. Probably won't get it all done tonight, but I can make a good start. I should have really tidied my bench up, but I'm not a little kid in a sweet shop, so yeah, it's not going to be an issue. It's basically telling me that I mustn't keep taking it out and putting it back in because it might cause damage to the frame, but that's pretty much obvious. That goes without saying. I do just want to measure this though. I don't want to get halfway in pressing it in and that's too short or too long, so I just want to make sure. It should be right because it is a proper FSA bit of kit. So my bottom bracket shells are 67mm. Yeah, 67mm, so that's fine. I'm going to do the unblokey thing and read the instructions. Also, I don't want to be pressing it in and out. See, it's got left and right on there, but I wouldn't like to say. Apply thin layer. Wear eye protection. I'm not going to be while installing or removing circlip. Well, that's done, so I ain't got to worry about the health and safety bit of this video. It says here, note adapter right side with machine grooves must face the drive side of the BB shell. Okay, that's pretty straightforward then, so we know it's got to go in that way. And I think that's going to be a nice tight fit. So, if you saw my video and my picture I put on Facebook earlier in the year, I did buy a torque wrench and this press. I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping this screw's going to be long enough. Should be. I wouldn't want to put money on it. Also need to find a cup. Actually, I'll just use anything, can't I? Put it that way. So I'm not putting it in yet, I just want to make sure I've got the right gear. Yeah, it's long enough, which is good. I'm going to find a nice cup I was going to set on here. I'm not going to want to go on the outside of that. On the inside, so I'm going to want to go on the outside because I don't want to damage this thread. So anything really with a flat face. It's clean, give it a bit of a degrease. Okay, now this came with the kit. Loctite. So I'm going to splurge a bit of this around here. This should help stop it coming out. Gonna have to cut the end off. Okay. I don't really know how much to put this on, but I can't imagine this sort of permanent stuff, so it's a bit like a bear and fit. Okay. Right. So I need to make sure I've got the right side to the right. Gonna pop this through. Of course, only just long enough. I just need to keep things as central as possible, obviously, because if I do it on the huh, as us Norfolk people say, and that'll go in stiff and get stuck. Not really any different to pressing anything in. I'm going to lift my stand up a bit. This isn't the easiest of things to set up. Once we got it started, it should go fairly easy. It's going incredibly easy. Let's gone through the first part. I think I might put a bit more Loctite on the side I can see, because most of it was dropped off on the floor, so incredibly runny. Put it on the top and it can run round. In theory, it should be nice and tight. And once we're because it's exactly the same length, it should press in like so. Just give it a little extra nip just to make sure. Should be there. Careful not to damage the threads when you're pulling the tool out. Job's a good one. I can put that away now. Now you might hear I've got the radio on, that's why I've been talking a bit more today, so hopefully that won't pick up. I can't work without a radio on. Well, I can, but it's just a bit boring. I'm going to wipe the excess of that stuff off so it don't get stuck to my frame. Make sure she's in nice and flush. Looks good to me. Right. Well, that wasn't as difficult as I thought. I thought it was going to be a lot tighter than that. Hopefully it won't cause a problem in the future. Okay. I think we'll come down, we'll fit the SDIs. And these are looking, I did open these earlier and they do look rather nice. Really should have tied my bench up first. There you go. Right. These really do look gorgeous. Nice little click to them, not a mouse click as people say. Got a brake outer fitment here. Yeah, look good. Obviously peel back the hoods to reveal your DI2 connectors, which are on the inside here. See the top one's got the bung out, and then our clamp should be through the front this side.